Dude, so happy to pull this champion. A brand new Void Legendary for the collection.
Didn't even get to cross.
I said I'm moving too far.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Happy to have you all here for this brief shard opening video. We have exactly 100, count them, 100 Void Shards. We have a 10 times chance at Krisk the Ageless. Personally, I think he's the best champion inside the game. I'm sure a lot of you guys would agree. I already have Krisk, but boy, would I like a dupe of this really, really good Void Legendary Turtle. Really, just, I'm not even going to go over his kit. You guys know how good he is, right? So, let's see if we can get our hands on another Krisk. That would be amazing. $100 per legendary that we pull in today's video. Keep in mind, it's not a double chance event. It is a 0.5% chance. So odds are we're not going to pull any legendaries, let alone Krisk the Ageless. Let's see if we can get lucky. We want to go ahead and donate to. I made a short video a few days ago, just kind of giving my love and positivity. And it doesn't sound like much. It sounds really stupid to even say that out loud, but just sharing my brief thoughts and feelings in really sympathy towards the Ukrainian people. Sorry, I'm taking so long to say this, but it's an emotional topic, obviously. I want to give back a little bit. I have a charity donation. A lot of feedback from the viewers of that video. A lot of Ukrainian viewers, I heard from you guys. I talked to a few of you about what you're going through in your families and everything like that. So just my heart goes out to you guys, sending you so much love and hoping for peace and safety. I'm going to be donating $100 to the British Ukrainian Aid Fund. That was the best that I could, you know, with a little bit of research, best cause that I could find to give help to people who are displaced, children who are orphaned, stuff like that, people whose parents have to leave for whatever reason, or fathers who have to fight, and there's children without any help. And for me, having a 4-year-old myself, that's really, you know, one of the first places that my mind goes to is all the innocent children put at risk in a situation like this. So $100 per legendary. Let's see again if we can get lucky today, guys. Warcaster. I believe there's also a 10 times chance for Andrysia, who I did a guide on last week. Very, very good Void Epic champion, guys. So we get Renegade, we get Dagger, a couple decent rare champions here. Warcaster, I personally think Warcaster is really good too. He has an AoE 75% block buffs on a 3-turn cooldown. Really solid. It's no, you know, Umbral Enchantress, but it's solid. And then he has block damage on all allies for 1 turn every 4 turns. So not a bad champion. Certainly, you know, not the best Void Epic in the game, but not bad. Certainly for Faction Wars, or even taking to level 50. Speaking of which, I think Gear Grinder is kind of the same category for me. Definitely a champion worth looking at if you need some support in Faction Wars or in a Doom Tower hard or normal secret room that's rare only. Reliquary Tender, one of my top actually Cold Heart and Reliquary Tender to me are the best rares in the game. So getting a lot of good rares, but that's not why you guys tuned in, and that's not why I'm opening up all these shards, right?
Show me the money.
Ursula in the Mourner, one of the best rares, epics, excuse me, in the game. Who else we got here? There's Andrysia. Really quickly, let's talk about why I love it. There I am. What's up, Ash Walker? How you doing, bro?
I don't know how to start.
So Andrysia, we have a 2 times stun chance on a 3-turn cooldown. That's kind of cool. 2-turn stun. On the A3 though, an AoE chance at increasing the duration of all enemy buffs. Excuse me, decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 2 turns. Increase the duration of increased defense buffs on all allies by 1 turn as well. So you can kind of step in and be kind of an Iron Brago, taking that increased defense. Whoever, let's say you have like, oh, there it is! Yay! Even better! Even better than Krisk. Not better than Krisk, but since I already have Krisk, you know what I'm saying? Wow, baby. This is a good one. Let's take a look at Shogger. Dude, so happy to pull this champion. A brand new Void Legendary for the collection. We have a sleep on the A1. Enough said. OP, sleep on the A1. Hello. Okay, I'm kidding. But an AoE ×2 on a 3-turn cooldown. The first hit has a 100% chance of placing a poison debuff for 4 turns on all enemies, 2 times. Second hit has a 100% chance of placing a decreased defense for 3 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. So we get decreased defense up all the time. Kind of like the inverse of Iron Brago, right? Instead of increased defense on all allies, we get a decreased defense on all enemies, and it's up for 3 turns along with poison. Pretty crazy ability. On the A3, Heartstopper, 4-turn cooldown, attacks 1 enemy, then attacks 1 time at random. If the target is under a poison debuff, will ignore shield, block damage, and unkillable. Grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. Also, resets the cooldown of Venom Storm, his A2, if this attack kills 2 enemies. And from what I hear, I'm gonna Google it right now for you guys, I hear this dude has insane multipliers. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here. What do you think? What's his passive here? Instantly attacks enemies with the default skill whenever they receive damage from poison debuffs placed by this champion. What? When hitting enemies under poison debuffs, heals this champion by 10% of the damage inflicted. His aura is attack in all battles by 33%. Man, oh man, oh man. He is a boss, huh, guys? Let's see. This has, I stand corrected. It only has, am I reading this right? Yeah, it only has a 2.9 multiplier, a 1.9 on the A2. So it seems like a lot of his value is going to be coming from this instant attacks from the A1. And let's just see. Should I build him? Should I do a guide on this champion? Either way, he looks insane to me, even visually. Like, dude, what is he? Some sort of a lizard dragon with poison swords or whatever these are? Very, very, very cool champion, man. Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. $100 to charity. Sounds good to me, man. Any of you guys have him? If so, give me the scouting report on the champion in the comments, please. Hook me up. Let me know. Khazar Deepheart, Fellhound, 2 of my favorite rares in the game. Umbral, you guys know, I think she's the first champion I did a guide on here on the channel. Just one of my favorite epics out there in the game, especially on Hydra Clan Boss now. With that A2, I just shut off the Undying Evil, the A3 ability. Let me make some room, guys, and I'll be right back to pull the second half of the shard. Stay tuned. All right, guys, here we go. Back at it. I'm going to open a few Ancients too, but I'll probably do that on Facebook. I am a Facebook partner. I do upload their bonus content a few times a week if you guys want to check it out.
The world needs less Facebook and more face-to-face.
Harrier, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. I was having such a good video until you showed up, dude. Get out of here, man. Someday they'll buff Harrier and the joke will be on me. I get to eat crow. But until that day, hello to the worst void in the game, the worst champion in the game. We get Gear Grinder. We get Fnatic. We get Andrysia again. We get Ashwalker. That's what I'm talking about. Really cool Plarium to turn me into a champion.
No.
So cool, you know. It was weird. You know, I had to fly out there.
It never happened.
I had to do all the green screen suit thing.
Not this time.
They put me in the suit. They have all my motions down.
Not a chance.
Okay, none of that happened. We get Daywalker. We get Gear Grinder. We get Lightsworn. Lightsworn, I was looking at his kit. I think I mentioned this on a video recently. But I was looking at his kit the other day. I'm like, dude, this guy's he's actually good. You know, he has like almost 1,500 base defense. You can't see right now, but he has really solid base stats. He's, you know, not the slowest, not the fastest champion. A 3-time hitter with turn meter depletion on the A1, damage based on defense. On the A2, decreased attack, decreased speed on a single target, but 2 great debuffs on a 3-turn cooldown for a boss. And then he has increased defense and revive on death on all allies for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown, you know? I'm not sitting here telling you he's the best champion in the game, but he's like an old school OG champion, you know? That, I don't know, for whatever reason in my mind, he was worse than he was, you know? Like, you don't look at a champion for a while and you're like, oh yeah, he's not that bad. Broadmaw, same thing. I've been talking about Broadmaw a lot here on the channel. And, man, I'm just a massive fan of Broadmaw now after his buff, right? He went from being a very, I would say, a little bit below average champion to now he's a fusible champion, or he's a permanent fusion in the game along with Razin. You guys can pick him up, you know, and anybody can pick him up. And I think a lot of you guys could probably benefit from him without even realizing it. You can even use him in the end game because there's a Doom Tower Lizardman only secret room, Lizardman Epics only secret room. He has a freeze now, well, he always had a freeze, but I think they might have upped the chances. But either way, 45% chance freeze on the A1, solid land rate, you know, to CC an enemy. We have increased crit rate, increased speed, and turn meter fill on a 3-turn cooldown. They used to be only increased crit rate. Now they add the speed, the weak version, but still, it's there, and turn meter fill on a 3-turn. That's a really good ability now. And then we have Resurrect. It's on a 4-turn cooldown, revive 2 random dead allies with block damage on them. It's not the best revive in the game, but it's definitely a solid option, especially for Faction Wars, because he has a great Faction War aura as well. So that's my speech on Broadmaw. Let's get that Krisk. Let's get, I can't, beggars cannot be, I mean, not beggars cannot be choosers. What I'm talking about, man. I'm mixing my analogies here. I don't want to be greedy. I already got more than I deserved in this video. Man-Eater, welcome to the team. Ashwalker, number 15, welcome to the team. Scrapper, sure. Ripper Fist, okay. Panthera, that's it. Well, there it is, guys. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for the video. We did not walk away with a Krisk, but we walked away with something not better, but better given that I already own Krisk. So guys, $100 to charity. I'm gonna go ahead and double that because it's, you know, just given the time that we live in right now, it's an important cause. I would encourage any of you who can afford to do so to go ahead and consider making a donation to help others out there as well, especially given Plarium's, you know, proximity to all of this. It would be really cool if you did that, if you can afford to do so, of course. Guys, thank you so much for watching until the end of the video, and as always, take care, guys.